Hey, Don Carr with Sweetwater here at Summer NAMM 2019 in Nashville, Tennessee. We're at the Fender booth and we're with Rick. We are checking out the new Tone Master amps. Oh my goodness, that's all I can say. Oh my goodness. Rick, please tell us all about them.
Well, you just had a few moments to kind of go through it so you kind of understand what it feels like, but it's been a long trip to get to this point. But the new Tone Master amps, I mean, what can I say? It's like we've taken the Twin Reverb and the Deluxe Reverb, two of our most cherished amplifiers, and we've done something people maybe didn't realize that we could do, is we've replicated these amps in a way that it's not modeling or emulation, it is that amplifier. But it is digital. We're using really crazy amounts of processing power to get the feel of that amplifier from volume 1 all the way to volume 10. And it's obviously you don't have to worry about tubes, but the features are amazing as well when you think about it, because both amps are half the weight that they were. So if you've ever gigged with a twin, I'm sure you have, it's a backbreaker. So imagine this amp weighs half that. So it's roughly about 33 pounds. The Deluxe is 23 pounds, so very easy to deal with. Because it's Class D power, we have the ability to actually attenuate both amplifiers. So if you want to crank up a twin to 10, you can do it, but bring it down. So you have 5 different positions. You go all the way from 85 watts on the twin down to 1 watt. On the Deluxe, 22 watts all the way down to 0.2 watts. So if you have grumpy neighbors or your significant others giving you a problem, bring it down. Oh, it's great for recording too. XLR out, which has 2 cabinet IR, so you have dynamic mic and then a ribbon mic. Or you can disengage them if you're running it into another cabinet, which is good. But it means it's like if you need to run a silent stage, you don't have to have volume there. It goes right through the PA or in your in-ears. If you're recording at home, you can do it in the middle of the night and not worry about upsetting anybody. So lightweight, sounds great, does everything that these amps do with tubes. But the features are excellent. We also work with Jensen on the speakers. So we've replicated the sound of the C12Ks that come in the amplifiers, but it's neodymium to obviously reduce the weight. And then solid pine cabinets, so you've got a really resonant cab, something that we would have used in the 60s on these amplifiers. So, I realize it's a little bit of a, as tube snobs go, and I consider myself that way, it's a bold statement, but I think when you play it and you hear it, you understand kind of what's been accomplished here.
Yeah, I think that's the final answer, is what it sounds like, which is amazing. And in fact, the way we've got this hooked up, we're just listening to the direct outs now, right?
Yeah, so that's the nice thing about today, is a lot of people are coming in with getting ready to set up a mic. I'm like, don't worry about that. These sound really good. Go directly into your camera. So yeah, it's good. I should mention too, so I don't forget, with the spring reverb, it's convolution reverb. So it's a very high-end, professional-grade reverb chipset, so that when you do it, it sounds like the springs are clashing. So if you crank it up and do surf, it sounds just like that. Tremolo too. Tremolo sounds great.
Wow, that's really cool. Oh, and it's also worth mentioning too that you can run the amplifier and the direct outs at the same time, right?
Correct. Correct.
Yeah, which would be great if you need like a, a quiet stage, maybe not a silent stage, but you need a quiet stage. We need to be able to monitor through the amp, but yet send the front of house a controlled sound.
Yeah, I should mention that it also has an output volume, so if you need to crank it up a bit, like you said, and then ground lift. So if you're having noise issues, and most of these clubs have problems, hit that, you'll reduce the noise.
Wow, amazing. And the best part is they sound and feel incredible. So we got to hear them. Let's check them out.
Let's do it.